Somewhere inside a quiet office building in Baltimore, a trillion-dollar company is training machines to think like investors. The $1.5 trillion experiment you haven't heard of. T. Rowe Price, one of Wall Street's most trusted names, has begun its most ambitious project ever, to merge human intuition with artificial intelligence. This isn't a tech startup. It's not Silicon Valley. It's an 87-year-old investment firm reimagining what it means to understand money. This is how artificial intelligence is quietly rewriting the rules of finance. Decades ago, investing was all about instinct. Analysts gathered around stacks of paper reports, scribbling numbers and debating hunches. Information traveled slower than the markets themselves. But by the 2020s, the world changed. Data exploded. Every second, millions of financial transactions generated oceans of information, too vast for any human to read, let alone understand. That's when AI stepped in. For T. Rowe Price, this wasn't about replacing analysts, but about giving them superpowers. They called it intelligent augmentation. In the firm's research division, something extraordinary was born. Investor Copilot, a generative AI assistant trained not on random internet data, but on decades of proprietary research, designed to help analysts find patterns invisible to the human eye. By early 2025, over 280 investment professionals were already using it. Copilot could summarize entire research archives, highlight key insights, and even answer complex questions in plain English. What once took hours of reading now takes seconds. And that's not science fiction. It's happening right now. But T. Rowe Price believes in something rare in the age of automation, that machines should enhance human thinking, not replace it. AI can find correlations, yes. It can detect anomalies, identify trends, and even generate investment hypotheses. But what it can't do is understand why those trends matter. That's where the human analyst comes in. Their judgment, honed by years of experience, gives context that no algorithm can replicate. CEO Rob Sharps calls it responsible AI. He says, "Our goal is to speed up insight, not outsource judgment." In every step, T. Rowe Price keeps humans at the center. The machines don't decide which stocks to buy or sell. They prepare the ground for people to make better, faster, and more informed choices. Would you trust an algorithm with your life savings? Behind every AI-driven decision at T. Rowe Price is a massive flow of data. From global markets, corporate filings, economic reports, even satellite imagery. All of this information is processed through what's called the Data Insights Group, a team of data scientists and engineers dedicated to one mission: turning raw numbers into usable intelligence. They're training large language models similar to GPT, but focused exclusively on investment data. These models can read thousands of documents, identify sentiment, and summarize key findings for analysts in natural language. And yet, with great power comes great risk. Every revolution carries its shadow. For AI and finance, that shadow is risk. AI models can misinterpret data. They can inherit bias from the past. They can make assumptions without understanding the human consequences. That's why T. Rowe Price built a responsible AI framework, a system of guardrails ensuring transparency, fairness, and accountability. Every model is audited. Every output is monitored. AI doesn't act alone. It reports to people who understand its limits. Privacy is another frontier. With regulations like GDPR and the EU's AI Act, data protection isn't optional. It's essential. They understand that trust is their most valuable currency, and AI must earn it. AI isn't just transforming research. It's changing how T. Rowe Price runs its entire business. In 2023, Chief Procurement Officer Harold Wu unveiled an AI-driven spend transformation, a platform that uses machine learning to optimize vendor sourcing, cut waste, and detect irregularities. What once took months now takes days. The results? Over $40 million in cost savings. From procurement to compliance, operations to HR, AI is quietly automating the background work of finance, freeing humans to focus on creativity, strategy, and insight. In the future, AI could draft regulatory reports, analyze transactions for fraud, or even generate personalized investment advice for every client in real time. T. Rowe Price isn't alone in this revolution. Across Wall Street, competitors are deploying their own AI armies. But T. Rowe Price is different. They're not chasing automation, they're chasing balance. A philosophy rooted in human judgment, ethical innovation, and long-term trust. Here's the twist most people miss. T. Rowe Price isn't trying to build a machine that replaces people. They're building one that reminds us what makes people irreplaceable. The future of money isn't human, but it still needs us.